one of your steps is to tag and trade Trey Hendrickson. And there is a part of me that views this as a no-brainer because I do this very simple equation. This dude is going to be one of the most coveted free agents. Every list of best free agents has him close to the top. So you got to think he's going to have a lot of suitors. If you're the Bengals, would you prefer those suitors come to him or you? And I prefer they come to me.
Yeah.
So go ahead and tag him. But the potential complications, many of which you outline, make this less cut and dry than I want it to be.
Yeah. You joked last week because I believe when I was here, you were like, oh, yeah, what's next in your pass rush series? I was like, oh, part 2's on Trey Hendrickson. You're like, what is that, like 20 words? And I was like, actually, it was 1,100 because there is the complications and all of the surrounding elements of this are important to outline. And it's not easy. I think there's this idea that like, oh, you've got a top free agent. All right, tag him, trade him. It happens like that. There's a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. And it's just not the easiest thing to pull off. There's a reason. There's only been 3 of them in the last 5 years. Tag and trades executed. Right. And so it's not an easy thing to do. I'm with you. I think it's, to me, it's assuming that there's this market and you can execute it because you now have to work with him. You have to work with you have to work with his team. So, I mean, you're going through his agent.
Right.
That's gone well. I don't see what the problem would be. And then you've got to find another team that's willing to meet them at what they believe their number is. And maybe he finds that, but maybe he doesn't. Then you need the Bengals to find a team that meets whatever their trade demands are going to be, which can they find that? Are they willing to come back on what that is and just say, well, as long as we're getting a third this year instead of next year, whatever, we can do it. There's a lot of reasons why, yes, if executed, it's better marginally. But it's a lot of work to try to, and a lot of things have to fall in place to make it happen. You can pull it off. You also can just say, forget it and come back next year. I just think pull it off.
Yeah.
Do it. There's going to be a market. There's going to be a way to do it. Try to pull it off. And you don't to me, there's also the element of, you don't have to tag him at the very beginning of the window, right? Like, get all of this stuff arranged. And the moment you feel like, do we have everything in place? We do. Tag, trade, and go. Don't pigeonhole yourself to being connected to him.
Right.
And so to me, it is much more complicated than you would think. There's a reason it doesn't happen a lot. That said, it does benefit them. It doesn't, because there could be restrictions to them in free agency if they're trying to worry about that 3rd round pick next year due to the whole comp pick formula that's very nebulous.
Right.
So it's just a cleaner thing if you can just do it, get the pick this year. Hey, extra 3rd round pick, that's a big deal. Great if you can do it. They should be able to do it theoretically.
Yeah.
On paper, it sounds easy. It's just a little harder to execute, but it would be part of the plan.